Hello, welcome to Whiz Kids. Whiz Kids is a quick recall academic competition for 4th and 5th grade students from area schools. My name is Dave Duda and I will be your moderator. Even though the teams are familiar with the rules, I would like to state that although Whiz Kids is similar to Governor's Cup, it is a Hardin County Schools competition. Today's contestants are from Morningside and St. James Elementaries. Now let's meet the team members and coach from Morningside.
Meredith is in the 5th grade. She is involved in competitive gymnastics and piano. Lana is in the 5th grade. She is involved in all types of dance. She enjoys riding her bike with friends. Chandler is in the 4th grade. He enjoys golf, reading, and sleeping. Jackson is in the 5th grade. He plays all sports and video games. Mr. Henson has been coach for 4 years. He enjoys being outside and spending time with friends and family.
We will now meet the team and coach from St. James.
Jackson Luttrell is the 9-year-old son of James and Shanae Luttrell and a 4th grade student. Jackson is a member of the cross-country team and plays basketball. He also enjoys running, playing outside, and reading. Jackson wants to become a lawyer when he grows up. Grant Snashel is the 10-year-old son of Scott and Wendy Snashel and a 5th grade student. Grant plays tennis, enjoys playing video games, and likes to read. When he grows up, Grant would like to be a math teacher. Mia Miller is the 10-year-old daughter of Craig and Lisa Miller and a 5th grade student. Mia's activities include golf, volleyball, reading, swimming, and hanging out with friends. Mia would like to be a chef. Kate Jarbo is a 5th grade student and the 10-year-old daughter of Brent and Laura Jarbo. Kate is a student ambassador, member of the Spanish club, volleyball, and track teams, and sings in choir. She also plays guitar and is an alto server. Kate enjoys outdoor activities and spending time with family. She would like to be a space scientist. Kathy Book is a 5th grade teacher at St. James. Miss Book is a graduate from Indiana University and received her master's degree from WKU. She enjoys spending time with her family, shopping, going to the movies, and reading. This is her 16th year as a sponsor and coach of Whiz Kids.
Coaches, you may return to your seats at this time. Teams, are you ready? Contestants, remember you may interrupt the reading of a toss-up question by buzzing in. However, if your answer is incorrect, the question will be reread in its entirety for the opposing team. Teams may confer on bonus questions, but the team captain must give the response. Remember, the bounce back bonus will be in effect. All questions are worth 1 point, and each half is 10 minutes long. The first question is a toss-up for either team. In one recent year, Europe accounted for 31% and the U.S. for 27% of global production. How much was accounted for by the rest of the world?
Morningside Park.
43%.
Pardon me?
43%.
Incorrect.
St. James Luttrell.
49.
Incorrect. 42%. 2, toss-up. A U.S. president who has served exactly half of his second term has served in that capacity for how many years?
Morningside Dyer.
4 years.
Incorrect.
St. James Jarbo.
6 years.
Correct. 3, bonus. An idiom meaning to reveal a secret is to let what kind of animal out of the bag?
Cat.
Correct. 4, toss-up. In what song by Stephen Foster is there a wager about a bay and a bobtail nag? Time. Camptown races. 5, toss-up. Many algae appear green because their cells contain what organic pigment?
St. James, Darbo.
Fungus.
Incorrect.
Morningside Park.
Chlorophyll.
Correct. 6, bonus. What is the next number in this sequence? 2, 1, 3, 4, 7, 11, blank. Time, Captain?
16.
Incorrect. 18. 7, toss-up. What kind of artworks are these? Donatello's David, the Discus Thrower, Rodin's The Kiss, the Lady Justice, Michelangelo's Pieta, and the Venus de Milo.
St. James, Miller.
Statues.
Incorrect.
Morningside Park.
Sculptures.
Correct. 8, bonus. What story by Maurice Sendak begins with this? The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another, his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. Time, Captain?
Where the wild things are.
Correct. 9, toss-up. Substances with high resistance have low what?
Morningside Park.
Volume.
Incorrect.
St. James, National.
Gravity?
Incorrect. Conductivity. 10, toss-up. Name the legislative branch of U.S. federal government.
St. James, Darbo.
Judicial.
Incorrect.
Morningside, Bickett.
Executive.
Incorrect. Congress. 11, toss-up. What, according to the American patriotic song, is the gem of the ocean?
Morningside Park.
America.
Incorrect. Time, Columbia. 12, toss-up. What adjective indicates natural resources that can be replenished over relatively short...
St. James, Nashville.
Renewable?
Correct. 13, bonus. What is the last word in this cliche? He took it, hook, line, and...
Fish.
Incorrect, Captain?
Sinker.
Correct. 14, toss-up. Samuel Morse is associated with what two little marks?
Morningside Park.
The dot and the dash.
Correct. 15, bonus. Reduce this fraction to lowest terms. 336 378ths. Time, Captain?
No answer.
8/9. 16, toss-up. Express the decimal 0.0007 as a percent.
Morningside Park,
0.7%.
Incorrect.
St. James, Nashville,
7%.
Incorrect. 0.07%. 17, toss-up. What is the repetition of a radar or sonar signal by reflection from a surface called?
Morningside Park,
Interference.
Incorrect.
St. James, Nashville,
Refraction.
Incorrect. Echo. 18, toss-up. In Assyria, an emperor had a collection of 20,000 clay tablets inscribed in cuneiform. In ancient Alexandria, a building housed tens of thousands of scrolls. Today, such collections are housed in what kind of buildings?
Morningside Bickett,
Museums.
Correct. 19, bonus. What is the nationality of the poet who wrote these lines? Furu Ikeya Kawazu Tobikomu Mitsu no Oto.
Japanese.
Correct. 20, toss-up. What word was replaced in this cliche? There's no time like the pleasant.
Morningside Bickett,
Pleasant.
Incorrect.
St. James, Jarbo,
Present.
Correct. 21, bonus. What element is nearly twice as heavy as iron and is a silver-white liquid metal?
Mercury.
Correct. 22, toss-up. What kind of subject is illustrated in these two example sentences? Slim and Sally slopped the swine. John Wesley Powell and his crew were the first to successfully float down the Colorado River.
St. James, Jarbo,
Language arts.
Incorrect.
Morningside Bickett,
Social studies.
Incorrect. Compound subject. 23, toss-up. All the world's major religions began on what continent?
Morningside Park,
Europe.
Incorrect.
St. James, Luttrell,
Rome.
Incorrect. Asia. 24, toss-up. The Lexington and Ohio RR was built from 1830 to 1832. For what does the abbreviation stand?
Morningside Park,
Railroad.
Correct. 25, bonus. Convert the fraction 35/85 to a decimal rounded to the nearest tenth. That is the end of the half, and the score is Morningside 7, St. James 6. Welcome back to the second half of Whiz Kids between Morningside and St. James Elementaries. During the half, the following substitutions were made. Joining the team from Morningside are Stella Claggett and Reese Braden. And from St. James Elementary is Wes Goff. Teams, let's begin the second half of today's competition with a toss-up question. Which two planets have the greatest number of moons?
Morningside Bickett,
Venus and Saturn.
Incorrect.
St. James, Jarbo,
Jupiter and Saturn.
Correct. 2, bonus. This is about what New World colony? While Jamestown was continuing its struggle for survival, another group of colonists, led by William Bradford, landed farther north.
United States.
Incorrect, Captain?
Maryland.
Incorrect, Plymouth. 3, toss-up. What art technique is used when a camera records frame by frame a succession of drawings or paintings that differ only?
St. James, Darbo.
Animation.
Correct. 4, bonus. Created by Oliver Goldsmith, what character owned only a single shoe until someone finally gave her a pair?
No answer.
Captain?
Cinderella.
Incorrect. Goody two-shoes. 5, toss-up. What is the name for an object with 6 square sides?
Morningside Park.
A cube.
Correct. 6, bonus. Elvis was 4 foot 10 inches and grew 8 inches. What is his new height?
Five foot 6 inches.
Correct. 7, toss-up. Humus comprises the darker upper topsoil, while the lighter colored soil underneath is called what?
St. James, Darbo.
Earth.
Incorrect.
Morningside Park.
Crust.
Incorrect. Subsoil. 8, toss-up. What is the name for a building or room in which paintings, sculptures?
St. James, Darbo.
Art museum.
Incorrect. I'll reread the question. What is the name for a building or room in which paintings, sculptures, and other artworks are displayed?
Morningside Bickett.
Display room.
Incorrect. Gallery. 9, toss-up. What skating event in the Winter Olympics is most closely associated with the character created by Mary Mapes Dodge named Hans Brinker?
St. James, Nashville.
Figure skating.
Incorrect.
Morningside Park.
Ice dancing.
Incorrect. Speed skating. 10, toss-up. Around 200 BC, Eratosthenes computed the Earth's circumference at 24,900 miles. If his estimate was under by 4,800 miles, what is the actual circumference of our planet?
Morningside Park.
29,700 miles.
Correct. 11, bonus. The southernmost town in Central America is in what country?
Panama.
Correct. 12, toss-up. How many cans of slime are needed by some entities to cover the walls of 3 rooms if it takes 2 2/3 cans of slime to cover the walls of a single room?
Morningside Bickett.
5 2/3.
Incorrect.
St. James, Miller.
7 2/3.
Incorrect. 8. 13, toss-up. In a fractured fairy tale, what creature claimed he was simply visiting the pig's house to borrow a cup of sugar?
St. James, Darbo.
The 3 little pigs. Oh,
Incorrect. I'll reread the question. In a fractured fairy tale, what creature claimed he was simply visiting the pig's house to borrow a cup of sugar when he accidentally sneezed and blew the house in?
Morningside Braden.
the bad wolf.
Correct. 14, bonus. Name the technique of making an area of a drawing appear to be in shadow.
Shadowing.
Incorrect. Captain?
Shading.
Correct. 15, toss-up. What part of Earth's interior makes up over half of the planet's diameter, but less than 20% of its total volume?
Morningside Bickett.
Crust.
Incorrect.
St. James Goff.
Water.
Incorrect. Core. 16, toss-up. Comedy is one of the two major categories of drama. What is the other?
St. James Jarbo.
Acting.
Incorrect.
Morningside Park.
Action.
Incorrect. Tragedy. 17, toss-up. What is the term for the habitual consumption of drugs or alcohol due to a physical and/or psychological dependency?
St. James Jarbo.
Addiction.
Correct. 18, bonus. How many words in this sentence should be capitalized? The price was less than 2 cents per acre when William Seward bought Alaska from Russia. Correct. 19, toss-up. What direction on a compass is exactly opposite from northeast?
Morningside Bickett.
Southeast.
Incorrect.
St. James Miller.
Southwest.
Correct. 20, bonus. Divide 124 by 3.5. Time, Captain?
30.
Hesitation, 35 3/7. 21, toss-up. What is the collective name for the tiny grains borne by the male stamens of flowers that fertilize the eggs to create seeds of new plants?
Morningside Park.
Pollen.
Correct. 22, bonus. According to the proverb, what killed the cat?
Curiosity.
Correct. 23, toss-up. Many religions include rituals in which some kind of offering is made to a deity. What is the term for such an offering?
St. James Jarbo.
Sacrifice.
Correct. 24, bonus. What is 0.3% of 500? Time, Captain? Hesitation? 1.5. 25, toss-up. What three states have only 4 letters in their names? Time, Ohio, Iowa, Utah. 26, toss-up. Based on a tale by Hans Christian Andersen, what movie and musical is about an imaginary...
St. James Nashville.
The Little Mermaid.
Correct. 27, bonus. In 240 BC, the Chinese recorded the earliest sighting of what heavenly body, also seen in 1066 and 1986?
Jesus.
Incorrect. Captain?
God.
Incorrect. Halley's Comet. 28. Okay, that is the end of the regular session. The score is Morningside 14 and St. James 14. Welcome back to our overtime. We have a tie score of 14 to 14. We will give 5 toss-up questions. There will be no bonus questions. 1, toss-up. Express in lowest terms the product of 7/12 and 3/5. time. 7/20. 29, or number 2, toss-up. What is the only U.S. state that was named after a president?
Morningside Park.
Washington.
Correct. Toss-up 3. What simple verb tense tells what happened before now?
Morningside Bickett.
Past.
Correct. Toss-up 4. What creature laid golden eggs?
Morningside Bickett.
Goose.
Correct. 5. Toss-up. What year immediately preceded 1 AD?
Morningside Park.
280.
Incorrect.
St. James Jarbo.
2 AD.
Incorrect. 1 BC. Okay, that is the end of the match, and the score is Morningside 17, St. James 14. Congratulations to the winning team and to both teams for an excellent competition. Join us for our next Whiz Kids competition.